Let's do a review on the, what is this, the Wolfram, I don't know. There's no markings on if it's AG or platinum or whatever it is. So it just says Wolfram. Got white stitch, I'll have to look it up. But I got it for $40. And the guy said one side was blown. Turns out both sides were blown. Not a big deal. I bought it for the motor. The frame alone's worth that. The only, this should have a 3-inch coil, but we'll open it up and check it out. The only thing I could complain about is these leads are just way too tall. And if you're going to do that, what you want to do is have them over to the side so that they don't slap the cone. But this one died of just abuse. I think he had like an 8K on it or something. Something stupid. Let's cut her open. All right. Nope, 2.5-inch coil. Well, fuck. So that coil actually looks really good. Might be able to salvage that. It's got a little cock ring on it. Single spider, probably 2 layers. Yep, 2 layers. And sewn leads. The construction looks good, but the problem is that look how tall that wind height is. That's like a 50 millimeter wind height, 2 inches. So they really should have used a frame that had an 8-inch spider, and then even a taller roll that's like this, something like this. This is my blue stitch. So I think, what did we call this? Is it the bender? No, I don't remember now. But nope, this thing, again, what I'll do is I'll shave all this off, save the coil, and then repurpose this one. I was hoping to change it to have a 3-inch, but I'll have to find a different motor. I got to make a 12 for my buddy James, and I want to do this frame. This is like a hammered gray. It's like a lighter version. No, this looks like it. I think this is a lighter version of the one that Ryan used for the NT series. So, but I picked up some metallic blue that I really like, and I think it'll look good on that hammered finish. So I just got to wash this and prep it, and then we're going to do a blue stitch, and then I think a concave polycap. I'm not sure. We'll see what he wants. So he's in charge of that, but I got to find another motor. So 2.5-inch motor. I should be able to look it up now. If you guys can tell me, is it like an Arctic series or is it a Wolf Butthole series? I don't know. So, but it looks like the 2 5/8. It's a little bit oversized than a regular 2.5, but and then the bolt hole pattern looks about like the 120 millimeter. It doesn't look like the full. This is the full 127, which is 5-inch. So maybe. Let's pull it off. So the hardware reminds me of what Sundown uses, but again, that's just China. Could be lots of Chinesiums. Everybody gets the parts from the same people. It's fine. Uses the same spacer as the Sundown. This is a generic one, a little spacer. So let's see if that fits right on there. And no, it is the 120. So thank goodness, though, I have a Sundown frame, which also uses the 120, or used to. So we can do that. Excuse me. There we go. That one lines up. I'll put some bearing spacers on it, and I'll keep that plastic one for another purpose. So, but I'll put the name of whatever this size is. I'll look it up by the size, figure it out what series it is. But is it a triple? Let me pull the panties off. All right, it's just a double stack, but it's double 1-inch. Pretty big diameter. So it's on par with the DDX, so from Scar. So which is dual 1-inch slugs, 2.5, 2 5/8 copper voice coil, so it plays low. The spider's a little stiff. The FS is probably a little high. Let's go inside and check out the specs online. All right, I thought it was Wolfram Car Audio, but it's Wolfram Audio. Then we'll go to subwoofers. Oh, okay. Copper, mercury, gold, iridium, and chinesium. That's cute. Let's go copper. Because something like that would be conservatively rated. Yeah. Oh, that's the 8 though. The 10 would be 1250, which is, it's within parameter. It doesn't use that frame. Maybe we have an older model. Let's try a different series. Next one up. So there's a big jump. We may have to go back in the, yeah, there's a jump. Okay, so it's probably the copper series. Let's go back to, probably, let's see. Let's go back a couple years. It's archive.org. There we go. And then we go with the Wayback Machine. And just hit paste. And then let's go back like 10 years, like to 2014 or something like that. Oh, too far back. Let's go 2018. You want to pick a blue one. I forget what the green ones are, but it's like a copy. It's not a fresh grab. Wolfram Audio, by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. So it's the FUBU brand, for us, by us. ALTI AG and then AU. No, still not seeing it. Aluminum, titanium, silver. Let's look at silver. It's a little bit slower because this is the archive. So you're, yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's the silver. It's this SPL woofer. This uses the claw frame, which is a little bit different. But the front looks very similar. Yeah. That's a different frame. That's the claw frame, which is I first saw that on the Serwin Vega VMAX. PSI. See, yeah, this uses a 3-inch, so that's not it. Let's go back and do copper. Oops, this took me to the. Oh, there it is. No, it's the copper. Okay. So it's a $200 woofer. Alright, so I'll put that in the title for the video. 2.5 inch high tempered voice coil, 180 ounce motor, D2, D4, 750 watts RMS, which is a conservative rating. You can actually push it to about 1,000, as a lot of people do in like the Sundown SA V1, or also known as the Classic. 2-layer spider, 8-gauge push terminals. FS is 24. I doubt that. BL is nice and chubby at 24, almost 25, which is good. I think that's it. That's all I really wanted to learn about it. I mean, it's a good woofer, and that's a good price because typically you should get the SA Classic for right around 200, and then like on Black Friday you can get it as low as like 159, 169, depending on what they price it at. So sometimes they'll give you a better deal if you buy it direct rather than on Amazon, but it depends on where they have their inventory, whoever the company is. Sometimes if it's a fast-moving product, they'll keep the inventory at Amazon, one of Amazon's warehouses. If it's a slow-moving product, then what they'll do is they'll receive the order and then ship it out from wherever their warehouse is, whoever's fulfilling the orders. Because it doesn't have to be, in this case, it doesn't have to be Wolfram. It can be like a third party that they hire, some sort of family member or something like that. But anyways, that's my review on the Wolfram Copper Cu-10. See you next Tuesday. I think that was it. I love you guys. Keep in tune. I got kind of want to preview it, but I'll save it for a separate video. I got a Neo X, no, not XBL. What's the other one? LMS. Neo LMS Ultra coming to you in a Orion NT theme. So we'll see you next time. I love you. Bye.